stories you've heard. They don't tell the whole truth.
New World is an upcoming MMO from the little-known startup Amazon. Set to release August 2020. Wait. Spring 2021. Wait. September 28th? Wait, that is spring. Damn you, Northern Hemisphere! It'll set you back about 40 pesos with no subscription fee, as of yet. No word yet on what future DLCs may cost, or whether the in-game store could shift from cosmetics only to more pay Jeff to win. The open beta has just ended and I got to experience the game hands-on with a few friends. Now, I'll be honest, I went to the beta with very low expectations. Mainly because I'm not the biggest fan of traditional MMOs, but before I get the usual, I've played a solid amount of ESO, I've dipped my toe into WoW, by which I mean I lost myself for a month or two before coming to my senses and deleting the game and avoiding my life falling apart. And I did for a time, selling trout 100 GP. But I have to say, even with low expectations, even with a small desire for the game to be as bad as the first beta made it out to be and for Jeff not to invade my hobby, I've come away pretty impressed. The world is, straight off the bat, beautiful. I think I mentioned it 50 times to my friends while playing. It's a good looking game, especially when compared with WoW and to a lesser extent ESO. The leveling and skill system are pretty simple. Me hit sword better. Me pick herb better. The variety of weapons was wide enough that I didn't get to try out everything during the beta. I mainly stuck with sword and shield and a staff. But there are plenty of ranged weapons, plenty of close-up heavy weapons. I think that for anybody out there, there's something there for you. The dungeon was fairly par for the course for most MMOs. Nothing groundbreaking. The mission goes the same way. Go here, get this, bring back. So, if much of the gameplay described so far seems samey, why do I sound a little impressed? Well, it's the weirdly addicting addition of the game Risk. The game you've probably never finished in your life and has most likely destroyed your friendships. The 3 factions in the game can hold territories, forts, and declare war on each other. It makes for a really cool dynamic which I think ESO only kind of touched on with its PvP mode. Instead of having the one zone you go to do battle, the entire map is that zone. Once a faction has taken a zone, they can set things like trade taxes, which affect the amount of gold it costs to trade, use gold to organize public projects, upgrade the settlement, use the money on the zone's fort. Bueller. Or they can just take the money for themselves, which I think is a really neat addition because it means that each faction will have their own governing style, and even within that, each faction's companies will have their own governing style. So it's like real-life politics in your game, which, come on, who doesn't want trade taxes in their game?
Thumbs way down.
You didn't like it?
No, I think I deserve a public apology from George Lucas.
Unfortunately, I didn't get to experience the full depth of this system, as the faction I joined, the Marauders, seemingly held no zones for the entirety of the beta, and the company I was a part of was a company of 3 people. So I really do look forward to trying that out in the full game. The resource gathering and crafting feels nice. I get that same impulsive need to grab every herb and plant, and the crafting is fairly quick and simple, helped along by the clean UI. In terms of home improvement, there was definitely a lot of audio bugs. But, by the way, the audio in this game is sick. It's really, really beautiful. Almost as beautiful as the visuals. It's like hearing a sunset. But back to how the game ruined that sound design. Often in fights, it's as if several layers of audio just kind of disappeared, making for a weird, disjointed experience. We also, unfortunately, experienced game-breaking lag in the Armine dungeon, which meant that we didn't get to complete it before the beta was closed. We estimated about a 3-second delay on a mouse click to actual attack in-game via a rough Discord experiment. This was a super disappointing end to our beta experience, as we had grinded out the last few levels we needed that day, getting all the way to the boss and finding it was simply not possible. Overall though, I really enjoyed the beta, and will definitely be picking the game up at launch. So thanks, Jeff. I guess there truly is nowhere safe from your sweaty, greedy grasp.